Our friends, welcome back to Gen Con 2018.
All right. I'm Chris. We're here with Scott, yeah, and we're in round 3 now, right?
4.
Oh man, it's been a long day.
It has been a long day, yeah.
Okay.
Some really good matches going on here at Gen Con today, though. Some good action. Today, as we settle in round 4, who do we have here on the field? We have got...
We've got Apiercedtheory on the left.
On the left of the monitor, yep. And Rlykid on the right.
Rlykid. Okay, so these guys are currently band picking, I believe. Or have they made it? We've been talking over them. What we got? I think we're just finding out who we're playing first. Reveals. It is going to be Granite versus Tempest. So Apiercedtheory on the left with Tempest and Rlykid on the right with Granite. Obviously we've seen a Granite match already. Granite increasing damage done when his deck is empty. Nasty, nasty stuff. I haven't seen this person's Rlykid's Granite deck at all. Have you seen it at all?
I have not, actually.
So obviously the other one was a little bit similar to the UK National Champions. I don't know how many people have actually gone for the direct copy, but the other one was a little bit different. I'd be interested to see how this guy goes. Although Tempest would imply Rush. What do you reckon?
I would imagine some Rush. So it'll be an interesting combination here because Granite, of course, doing that wild roller coaster ride of surviving until I get my deck empty.
Yeah, so you can expect Mountain Forts, Ancient Miners, exterior defenders, emergency systems. If he's running that sort of deck, we'll see what Rlykid's going to bring to the table.
I would imagine that Apiercedtheory is going to be pretty aggressive as an approach. Kind of looking over the deck list, it looks like it wants to be aggro.
And more important, he didn't ban Granite. So, I always feel like when people see Granite, they might be like, "Oh, is it a copy deck? Is it going to be?" They know what Granite can do, right? So I'm always interested to see, like, if they don't ban him, are they confident that they can take him?
Exactly. It's like, what were you more afraid of?
Exactly. All right, so we looks like we've got 4 cards on the left. So yeah, Apiercedtheory straight, Fumbling Alchemist for 6.
So yeah, aggro.
I think this is a Tempest Rush deck. Yeah. So 6 damage, discard a combo. He doesn't have any combos to discard. Just quickly proves it there. Frenzy Greeble for another 6.
Slightly aggressive.
Hand size 3 or less increases it from 3 to 6. So that's 12 damage turn 1.
Okay.
Tasty.
All right.
So Granite down to 20. Starts a little bit higher on the 32 health there, so not bad.
All right, let's see what he does here. Draw and survive. Okay, we got
Ancient Miner. Oh, there you go. So exterior defender. So cancel next attack. That means 1 attack card's going away.
Yeah, I think Apiercedtheory knew that he's got that first turn opportunity just to swing out because he was anticipating the reduction. He's anticipating the defenders.
Yep. So he's Tempest, Chrono Warper to draw 2 cards. That's Tempest's ability. Looks like we've got a Tyrex Fixer and a Tyrex Mercenary there. Drawing another one.
Here comes a card draw off the Miner.
Well, now he's going to get rid of the exterior defender. Oh, it looks like we've got a Mountain Fort, 2 Mountain Forts on the right-hand side there in Rlykid's hand.
I think are those Crazed Bombers?
Yeah, but it's cancelled, right? So,
yeah.
What's he going to do? Could waste a Tyrex Mercenary, that's probably not ideal. Is that 2 Crazed Bombers now?
Yeah, he's got 2 in hand.
Wow. No, it's a Chrono Warper.
Is it?
All right. Ancient Miner drawn 2, so Granite starting to chew through the deck a little bit. Tempest is good. Keep it through the deck as well, obviously. Like the ability's going to slowly trickle up those cards. But putting 1 back means it's a little bit of it's more of a swap, really, isn't it? But it's good for Rush because they can ditch the card they don't want to usually draw the aggression.
Yeah, I just barely started playing a couple Tempest decks, and although my deck build is bad, the ability itself is really fun. So
I like Tempest.
Yeah, he's a great hero.
Hey, it's a girl. He's not great. She's great.
Because I know this. Yes,
Tyrex with
wonderful.
a Z. Tempest.
A Z?
She's lost in time. Yeah, Tyrex females have Z names.
Sorry, I'm just teasing on the Z.
Right.
So great story. We show up here at Gen Con. And
Scott is learning all about Tyrex gender.
Well, our dear friend Jacob has been here for about a day and a half ahead of you.
Yeah.
And Chris comes in straight from the airport, sits down at the airport, and says something, and Jacob's like, he'd forgotten that Chris speaks British English.
I'm afraid I do.
He's fairly British.
I'm fairly British, mate.
Yeah.
That was Australian a bit.
See what you did there. All right.
Chrono Moth. Too many Chronos. Chrono Moth was used earlier, so you cancel the exterior defender, so a card for a card. Geohatching was played. Puts Ancient Miner back in. 1 damage puts the last buff back in play. Ancient Miner. So Granite going through the deck again. There's a Chrono Moth again. This one was not cancelled, so 3 damage, draw a card. So Tempest picking up the tempo. See that?
I see what you did.
I'm here all weekend. He's tempesting a Tyrex Fixer. He's drawn a Tyrex Fixer again. I think he's got another Fumbling Alchemist there, so yeah. He's doing well for avoiding the combos. That's kind of good with this sort of build, because if you're Fumbling Alchemist, you don't want combos in your hand.
Right, you don't want
the
to get rid of
Tempest can
those.
bury the combo to draw 2, so you can slowly get rid of those.
Keep your hand full of everything you want.
Exactly. There's another Exterior Defender, and he's drawing one.
I mean, you got to expect those, right, coming into it.
Yeah. What is he going to use to cancel it? He's looking at his options. I mean, I'm going to assume he's going to save Craze Bombers for Mountain Forts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Definitely
like
wanna-
he doesn't want to waste that many attack cards damages on Mountain Forts, so I'm assuming he's going to Craze Bomb him. Hopefully catch something else in the crossfire with the Craze Bomber. With that Exterior Defender, obviously a problem because it's cancelling. He's cancelling a Frenzy Creeble. He's got big hand size now because he's been 10% so much.
That's an excellent pick.
Draw 2 from the Ancient Miner. Oh, it looks like we got a Blacksmith and a Forge Rule there as well. So he
Let's see what he's going to bring
looks a
out.
bit like the UK National. He's still got a decent amount of health. What's he going for? Oh, he said Geode Hatchling there, so he's probably going to wait for the Ancient Miner to go away to Hatchling
Bring
again.
that back in there. Okay, Tantosian. What's he going to choose to bring out?
There's a Forge Rule.
Wall.
Still got 2 actions. It's the benefit of the Blacksmith. What do you call the Blacksmith?
The Tantosian Blacksmith?
Yeah, I thought you said like an owl name with a hammer. Or was it Sneaky Creeble you had something for?
Oh, the Ninja Pig?
Ninja Pig, yeah. Someone has something for the Chimchu, the Blacksmith as well. Ninja Pig, all right. Mountain Force out? Yes.
Warping
Quarreling
out.
Warper. 3 healing, rotating action after a final corner, so straight around to the 2. He wants to spin it the right way. I like
There we
it.
go.
Attention to detail. So now all he has to do is block 2 damage to get rid of the 4. I think he's just saying he's still got 1 more action. Is he going to Looper? Yeah, Looper. Oh no, he's 10% the Looper. Looper goes to the bottom, draw 2. What have we got there?
You see a Ninja Pig?
He has got an Ninja Pig.
I didn't see the other one.
I think it's a dugout reactor. I like
Well,
that.
we'll see. All right, Ancient Miner back into
yeah,
play.
Geode Hatchling.
Geode Hatchling's a really fun card to play, I have to
A
say.
lot of flexibility.
Yeah, so kudos to whoever designed those.
Yeah.
For those of you that may be watching that don't know, Chris here is one of the designers of the game.
Oh, he's going aggro.
Yeah.
So we've got 11 damage from Overwhelming Blast. He takes 2. 2 explosive card to pay. Mountain 4 blocks 2 of it for 9 damage total.
Goes away.
He should take 2 damage as well. I don't know if I missed that bit.
He moved it down.
Okay. And then the Mountain 4 clunks away. So Mountain 4 out of play. And he's already used 2 Geode Hatchlings on the 2 miners. I assume he's going to have a 3rd. He might not want to put that in. He might have just have more in the deck. I'm going to go with Focus Chamber though. If it's the Granite deck, I think it is.
Drop those in.
Yeah. So 1 card from the miner. Whee! Focus Chamber.
Miners for nothing and cards for free.
So yeah, because Apiercedtheory Theory played a combo card in his last turn, Focus Chamber's increased to card draw for 2, and he has to move an action buff into play. So maybe a 4 or a system. Yeah, it's a 4. And he still has 1 more action. What do you reckon? It's the sort of point where Granite picks up a bit of tempo here, even though he's on 14 health. Oh, Blacksmith, another action. Oh, another item. Spin Blade. This looks like a UK National Champion deck. Can he pilot it to victory like we saw in the UK? That's the question.
Come down to the steering.
So he's got a Spin Blade 3000. Does an attack ability for 2 damage, increased by 1 if the hand size is less than 3. What's that? Oh, a bit of sheen there. What is that? It's an attack. Oh, Sneaky Creeble.
Oh yeah, the Ninja.
It ignores damage reduction, so it ignores the 4 and the Forge Rule for the full 4 damage.
Yep.
Doesn't clunk the 4 because the clunk only clunks if it actually reduces the damage. So a straight 4 there. And he's 10%.
Yeah,
Did he
dropped the Marauder.
Did he lower his health?
I want to say he did. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking over to it.
Okay, so we've got an
Apiercedtheory
emergency
was
system
doing.
in for 7 if he's attacked. And he's probably going to get attacked by this Tempest deck. And again, this is the sort of point in the game where we see Granite sort of swing away a bit because he's got damage reduction. He's got... Oh,
There's
okay.
the clock.
So he attacks, so emergency system goes off for 7 healing. And he plays bombers the lot.
He's like, I don't want any of that on the field. Remove these buffs from my sight. Bing.
Dugout reactor. 2 self damage to pull back some explosive cards from discard to hand.
Whatever could he be picking?
Okay. He's picking a Fumbling Alchemist. What was the other one?
I didn't see that one.
Tyrant's Mercenary. Another 4. Oh, another Exterior. Well, to be fair, the Dugout Reactor is at least pulling back these cards that might be getting cancelled, so he's a profit up a bit.
Alright, his Tempazing right there. Alright, here we go. He's just taking a second draw there. Sort of passing the turn back over to Granite. What do we got coming down there? He's sitting very well behind a wall of defenses. And another Ancient Miner going there for the draw.
All right. What was that? Oh, a cancelled Umbron Thief.
Yeah, he's
getting rid of the Exterior.
All right, so we're dropping down Fumbling Alchemist. It's going to tick the Mountain Fort.
No combos to discard, so 6 damage. He's just trying to see, you can't see the word combo.
Yeah, double check that. Full reveal. I was going to say reveal rules.
Yeah, full reveal. That reveal rule is changing back to how Apiercedtheory is doing it, though. All right, so what was that? That was a Fumbling Alchemist, right?
Yep. Okay, so the draw off the Miner.
Did he? I don't think he took the 6 damage there, did he?
Well, it's reduced, right? 3.
Oh, yeah, Continent of 3, okay.
Yeah.
What's he up to?
He's thinking.
What is this? Yeah, we don't need to see combos or anything early. What a way of separating cards out. He's got a Geared Hatchling there. Is he going to save it for the Miner or does he want the Exterior? He's playing a Rush deck. But I mean, he's got the Mountain Fort in play and the Forge Wall. There you go. I thought he didn't take the damage.
Bring it back in, yeah. Okay. Good job, judging staff.
What's he going, boys?
Definitely
Contemplate.
addicted to the hand.
Whoa! An early combo from Granite. Who would have thought? 12 damage, and the recipient has to move 2 action cards back to his deck. You never see that.
Yeah,
It's the first time I've seen that. Usually it's a combo on Shattered Volcano at the end, right?
Usually pretty scared to shuffle those cards back into your deck when you're playing Granite.
I guess because he revealed some cards, he wanted him to slow down the aggression or lose a remove buff card like the Crazed Bomber.
That's true. Hitting the hand is
Hitting 2 mercenaries.
seems like a good deal.
And obviously he's lost a bit of firepower at the end of the game because he can't Wrath for like, what is that? Wrath the Mountain at the end of the game is 17 damage for
Couple
Granite,
billion
and then if he has a
damage,
Shattered Volcano, it's, what's that? It's 24 damage, I think? No, it's more. It's 25 damage, I think. So yeah, he's gone early with the Wrath, but that slows him down. Tyrex Fixer for 7. Went below 15 health, so Tyrex Fixer full effect.
Amazing card. I think that's the single best healing card, non-combo healing card in the game.
Oh, Crazed Bomber.
Yeah, cleaning it out.
Get rid of the Fort, get rid of the Miner. Just counting how far to go before Granite turns on. I think he's debating whether or not to put the Geared Hatchling into for the Fort, or the Miner. Oh, he thinks it's worth it. Okay, he's going for it. 1 damage, Miner back into it. I think we've seen a lot of Miners this game.
Yeah.
It happens with Granite, doesn't it?
It tends to do that.
I think we just had a straight draw 2 on the side of Apiercedtheory there. Rlykid, just drawing for free with the Ancient Miner. He thought he passed, but it's just the Miner drawing a card.
It's like, but now you know what's coming.
Get ready to get frenzied. Just checking what he's doing.
Cards.
Another Miner?
Oh, wow, he's really digging in there.
Boulder Feast for 6, so he's actually turned off his own Forge Wall there. He's gone above 15 health with that. Is that you might want to heal?
You might want to take it, yeah.
You can play a card, you can do what you want. There's a 6 to undo the
So
heal.
we'll just balance that right back. And
Fumbling Alchemist. So first things first, he should be on 14.
Yep.
So Fumbling Alchemist hits for 5, not 6. Down to 9. Correct. They're on it. Drawing 2 for the Miner.
Good job mathing, gentlemen. Good job.
Another 1 for the 1. Probably going to see, yeah, I thought so. Tyrax Fixer for 7. So Granite playing the same cards as Tempest. I think we're looking at a Granite victory here. What do you reckon? Don't know.
Kind of see. Yeah,
He's got a minor about to draw 2. How many cards do you see? 3. Not wow. Tyrax Fixer Boulder Feast.
Okay.
13 healing that turn.
This is it's pretty much saying I'm going to stay in this game. All right, emergency systems. That's all right. Granite Defense is doing their job very well this game.
He's decked out.
Yep. All right. Tempest knows he's on the clock.
I think this is over.
It's
One
not,
strong. Although to be
not
fair,
looking good.
no Shad Volcanoes yet. I assume they're in his hand.
I would assume there is. I haven't seen any, so either they're not. I mean, would it be crazy enough to not running? Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Like it's got to be in there.
We should just stop talking. We'll just Lynch and Apiercedtheory theory over here. Safe to assume we got a comment. At least it's not going to be Wrath of the Mountain. Still going to probably die, but
Yeah. There's still plenty of damage coming down. We've seen all his removal, right, from Apiercedtheory. Have we done all 3 of his?
he hasn't even played a Crystal Leech yet, has he? What's that? Oh, Nitro for 13.
He's like, I'm going to have to absorb a lot of
Don't
damage.
know if that's going to be enough right now, but we'll see. He might actually buy himself 1 turn.
Depending on what he's got in there, could be enough. We'll see.
I think we're in for an ouch time.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is Granite sitting exactly where he wants to be sitting. Or at least really close to it. I think Apiercedtheory knows that.
How do I survive this?
Yeah, he's not looking overly
I see
excited.
Crushing Blow and Stream of Tantos. That's probably enough. Stream of Tantos, paying for Crushing Blow. So here we go with Granite. So 7 healing, 6 damage plus the 5 because he was decked out for 11. Oh, sorry, yeah. 7 damage from the Shattered Volcano first, then the damage from the Stream of Tantos. Payment back into the deck and shuffled, so he's re-decked out.
Right back in.
So that's Crushing Blow back to his hand. So the next turn is a kill.
It still amazes me how much damage that can put.
He's tempesting.
Looking for answers.
Not sure what he's looking for here. Attacks for 4.
Right now he's pulling out a little healing, I imagine.
So that goes off for max health. Then he takes the 4 damage, he should be down to 31. And then he heals for 3, because obviously he has a lot more health. And that was him.
Yeah, I think Apiercedtheory is just looking just to try to eke
He
out a little
needs
bit
to
of
do 15
hair, more
damage.
than anything. All right. What is going through your head right now?
There we go.
Blow. Yeah. It is
So
indeed.
we've got an Earth card being played for... Yeah, there.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's going to do it.
7 damage from the Earth, and then Crushing Blow's 9 plus the 5, 14. Dead.
Granite
21
showing why
damage.
He's a legend. All right, but Granite now has won a game, so we'll be rotating out.
Granite 1, Tempest 0, but
Yeah.
Granite is out.
So
And you got to
let's-
think, yeah, sometimes people do this on purpose because they will let Granite, they might accept that they can lose against one deck, but because they can beat the other 2 they've been shown. So maybe he's playing the tactic, because, Granite is, a lot of people running Granite. Well, not a lot actually, but a lot of people are probably running very similar Granite decks because they know it's strong. So maybe he's accepted the fact that maybe his Tempest deck isn't the best matchup, but it's better against Cassini, for example. So maybe he's playing for that victory. That's what we saw earlier.
Looking at the long game, yeah,
Exactly.
could well be. So, all right.
So yeah,
Cassini-
let's have a quick shuffle. What we got?
I have to say, like for me, one thing I'm actually kind of aside from this match that I am enjoying about this match is we've seen a lot of matches, we've seen a lot of games over the course of the year. This is the first time for me that I have seen players that I have not met before today
Yeah, it's cool,
coming
man.
into a tournament, and it's exciting because it's just showing again the growth of the game as it continues to spread.
Yeah. And obviously we released the digital game quite recently,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks back now, so a lot of people have been testing their decks there, new community members joining through the digital, getting up the physical cards, scanning their cards in to play the digital game, and then showing up at tournaments as well, which is really, really good to see.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, this is a blatant plug, and yes, I'm an employee, but I'm not plugging it because of that. Like, it's sincerely an awesome app. Like, you guys back in the UK did just an amazing job on that, honestly. So,
All right, let's catch up here. So he did a Spectral Guide. So he drew one card in his play. I think he drew one. And then we've got an Umbral Marauder, 6 damage to the most health, and then a Frenzy Creeble for 12 damage total that turn.
Should be taking 12.
I think he's using his health pad.
Oh yeah, that's why. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Rlykid is an old school card player.
Yeah,
anybody with health pads, it's pretty traditional and respected way to do it. That is not a critique of it. I'm just respect. That's what I'm saying.
That is time in the round.
All right, so we've got Flying Fortress. Anytime Rlykid draws a defend, he may reveal it, as he is now, to do rotation damage. So 2 damage from Flying Fortress. It was a Luna card. Oh no, what was it? Yeah, it was. I missed it. What was the card he drew?
Oh,
I don't know.
I was watching the Shapeshifter. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. They've updated the health counter so we can see what's going on.
Okay.
We can't really try it. And as you expect from that 12 damage Chronomorph damage that he's been taking, he's actually down to 10 health already. He's playing a Sun Beacon, drawing discard. It's another Sun Beacon, so he does trigger Flying Fortress. And then the Sun Beacon itself is 5 healing 4 damage. I always get that the wrong way around, don't I? All right, and that was his 2.
Passing over.
Tempest.
Yep. Now Rlykid's sitting on the other end of that, the blasting spectrum.
Oh, look at that hand. Frenzy for 6. Down to what? 4?
And here comes the boom.
And he's got 12 damage in hand. If this is over this quickly, this has been a...
Yeah, that's...
the last game was
Rlykid's like,
like
where
a bit of a
is my
slog.
healing and defense?
He obviously playing Pure Astral. Your Kona Tactician is great damage reduction, but just not for the first turn, which is not what you want in this situation. Okay, he's chipped your lookout, draw until he finds a defend, or 3 cards. 1, there's a defend, so he stops. Second action. Oh, that was it, yeah. Reveal it, fire. Last 3 damage from the fortress there. What's he going to do? I mean, he's dead if he doesn't heal. He's got the Shapeshifter. Do you go for the all-in, hope you draw gravity?
I mean, if that's his only healing option, then yeah, but...
Well, that is the answer. Oh, Sandstalker, so 3 damage. Last discarded card is Luna. So he's still got 1 more action. So you look out. Sandstalk, he's still got 1 action. He can't play Solar. He can play a Gravity or a Luna. Here we go.
And there we go. Gambling.
Come on, Gravity.
And
it's Gravity and Solar. Reality Rift. 5
Lottery
damage,
winner.
5. That's the play everyone wants.
Yeah, that's the dream right there.
5 damage, 5 in. That has saved him. So we know he's holding 12 damage. Healing up to 5. Look at that. 14. He would have been dead.
Apiercedtheory.
What a play. And he's
like,
down to 6.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He's tempesting, looking for a fixer, I bet.
Getting there.
He has not pulled healing.
No, not seeing what he
Go
wanted.
for the aggro. Yep, 6 damage. Down to 8.
Reveal.
He's had to reveal he has no combos, so he's dead.
And there you go.
There you go. Wow.
Oh, man. Wow. Just down to the god of the cards right there. Oh, man.
Shapeshifter. Your hero for round 4.
All right, and round 4 is going to go to Rlykid. Congratulations, Rlykid.
2-0, yeah. And Tempest was running away, and Apiercedtheory was looking to just go that second game down to the Shapeshifter, and it drew both. So yeah, that gravity pull saved him.
That was definitely a good pull. So congratulations, Rlykid. Once again, thank you for joining us here at Gen Con 2018. Lots of great action coming up ahead. Please come back and join us round 5.
See you later.